What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a midweek RC Hobbies SOS. I'm Joey Nitro, and I thought I'd show you and do a little bit of work on one of my Savages today. So here they are. So after seeing Chino's lovely, almost brand new OG Savage XL, it just made me quite nostalgic. So unfortunately I haven't got a OG new XL. I've got a brand new XL, but not the OG one. But I have got a pretty good Savage 25, which is in, as you can see, very good condition. Also, this one's actually powered by the LRP 28. Brilliant engines, LR28, love it. It's got a Nova Rossi carb on it. And then this one, of course, is powered by the LRP 32 4.1. So these are my two. I've actually got another one as well, 21, which is in the garage downstairs. It's currently in bits. It's a parter really. I may rebuild it, but I'm looking out for, I'd like to get a really mint condition 21 boxed. But anyway, that's something else. So today I'm just going to be doing a little bit of work through on this XL. I'm still in the process of breaking this LRP engine in. I've done a quarter throttle tank and a half throttle tank, and the half throttle tank, after that there was a few minor problems with this. One is that the exhaust, the little grub screw that holds it to the exhaust carrier, the holder, the grub screw just came out, and the exhaust was flapping about, so I sort of just put it back on with PTFE tape just to hold it while I was finishing and braking. But I've got a new bag of the grub screws for that. And also there's the problem now with the pull start. Now the pull start will turn the engine, but it will retract a few inches and then it gets locked, and then if you force the flywheel, it'll get past that lock bit and then it'll retract itself and then get locked. So there is definitely a problem with the pull start. I don't think it's completely broken because the spring's still good, because it is pulling the string in certain places. I think what may be the issue is that it's tightened on too much. These LRP pull starts came with large Phillips crosshead screws to attach the pull start on, and they've got very broad heads. It probably puts quite a lot of pressure on the case, and that may well have helped it to bind up as it's going in and out. So I think hopefully I'll just need to slacken that off. Otherwise I will be taking the engine out and taking the pull start off and having a proper look into it. But I thought I'd let you guys join me, and I just wanted to show you this one more time. This is my Savage 25. It is actually my pride and joy. I love this truck. It's a bit of a minter. I got it and it wasn't even broken in. Yeah, I mean, look at it. It's in pretty good nick, ain't it? And as for that little bad girl there, well, that can push this thing nicely along. Anyway guys, I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, so here we go. I wonder what we're going to find with the pull start. I really hope it's just something simple like I predicted. So first of all, I think I'm going to get this grub screw into here. Get this PTFE tape off. It's raining a lot, it's not very cold again. This weekend's going to be wet and cold, which is painful. Really well, the truck's on the dirt tracks, and that's just not happy occasion when the truck comes back absolutely caked. And you know, just going to keep it. It's just a pain. So these ones with fits. Also, this wheel on the back is exhaust very loose, so I really want them maybe just that one, but zip ties on, but zip ties on, possibly maybe go through the window, so I might do that. Anyway. Yeah. So I can't wait for it to improve guys, and just down to the wood hobby. I really got a project actually, with the old GT6’s GT with the friend of mine from Canada, YouTube is GT6’s Canada on YouTube, and on TikTok is GT6’s. So I have got two 5.9 engines, both the original one, the Savage, and a Force R36, which is exactly the same engine anyway. And I'm going to send one to Jay, and I'm going to put GTs. Now he found two headers, which I've got from Rules or Sizels, and he bought two headers, and very kindly he sent me one, which is really nice of him, after the engine. And so we're going to convert the GT6 to 5.9, and you know, he's wanted to see what results go there. I think that'll be a good project for there. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. The problem is, when I post things, he gets them super quick, but when he posts new things, it takes absolutely ages. Alright Alright guys, so here we go. I wonder what we're going to find with the pullstart. I really hope it's just something simple like I predicted. So first of all, I think I'm going to get this grub screw into here. Get this fucking, oh, get this PTFT tape off. I somehow managed to secure in there pretty bloody well. It's been awful weather here. It's been raining a lot. It's got very cold again. This weekend is going to be wet and cold, which is a pain because I really want to go out with the trucks onto like a bit of dirt, you know, dirt tracks, and that's just not a happy occasion when your truck comes back absolutely caked, and you know you've got to clean it all, especially when they're new and you want to keep them looking new. It's just a real pain. So anyway, these are the grub screws that fit. Also, this boot on the back of this exhaust is very loose, so I really want to maybe address that as well and put zip ties on it. Or better, stronger zip tie it stronger. Possibly it would be better for me to take the whole engine out to do that, so I think I might do that. I think I'm going to have to anyway. Yeah. So yeah, I can't wait for the weather to improve, guys, and just get out and do a bit more of the hobby. I really, I've got a little project coming up actually, with involving Team Associated MGT with a good friend of mine from Canada. He's got a YouTube. He's JP's RC Canada on YouTube, and on TikTok he is Gearhead360. So I have got two 5.9 engines, both the original one, this Savage, and an actual Force R36, which is exactly the same engine anyway. And I'm going to send one to Jay, and we're going to put them in our MGTs. Now he found two headers which convert the MGT from rear exhaust to side exhaust, and he bought the two headers, and very kindly he is sending me one, which is really nice of him, and I'm sending him the engine. And so we're going to convert the MGTs to the 5.9, and you know, intercontinentally see what results we both get. And I think that'll be a good little project. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, I am really looking forward to that. The only problem is when I post him things, he gets them super quick, but when he posts me things, it takes absolutely ages. There's a lot of oil on this truck. 1 second, guys. Okay guys, so I have undone this engine, and I'm going to lift it out now with the exhaust, because it's just easier to do it all together. There we go. Now I'll put the Savage down. Yeah. Okay, so first of all, let's have a look at this pullstart. See, it's see the spring works, but it binds. So I'm hoping if I let it off, so it's very loose there, that's come right off, and it's loose there, and it's loose here, and it's loose here, so it's actually loose everywhere. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this exhaust off. That's not the best spring even. That's really odd. Now I know that I need to take this piston up. To there. And we'll take this off, see what it looks like. I really don't know what is wrong with this. Great. Okay. Now that spring's gone out of it, ain't it? Okay guys, I don't know if you caught that, but I took this off and it absolutely went ping everywhere. Stupid rookie mistake. I've cut my thumb, sliced it right open getting the spring back in, but I have got it back in, it's all fixed, and now it works properly, so I'm going to reassemble it onto the engine and hopefully call it a job well done, because that was a nightmare. Seems to have the same bloody problem. This one-way bearing doesn't work. Seems to be a problem with the one-way bearing. Let's take this back plate off, I think. Okay guys, so I don't know what happened here, but the one-way bearing, it got seized, and it wouldn't. It was locked both ways, and I couldn't even pull the shaft out, which I can now. I've undone it and it's working fine now. Seems to be no problem. So that was what the problem with the pull start was. It was the one-way bearing. It was gripping both ways. I don't know why. I couldn't even pull the shaft out. I had to get special tools and pull this all apart, but it's working now. So I'm going to replace the back plate onto the engine and then replace the pull start, and hopefully then we'll be good to go. So if I can take the that straight out to top dead center, there's just a little nib on the end of the crank there, and it fits into there. You've got 4 options there, which makes it very easy to swap. It was an easy swap. Okay, that's now gripped. Yep, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to make this seal good. And get this back plate back on. So hopefully, although that was a bit of a nightmare, that will all be good to go now. And the Savage will arise again. Now I'm not going to do all these up. I'm just going to nip them down for a second and then do them up in a diamond pattern as we should. I actually got a bit worried there, guys. First of all, I thought it was a pull start. I made a rookie mistake when I took that off, and obviously it pinged out everywhere. I cut my thumb open off camera, but I managed to get it rewrapped and taut without even cutting the string, which is quite an endeavour. And then I noticed that the one-way bearing was gripping in what would be forward and reverse, and obviously that is not what the one-way bearing is for, but it seems to be okay now. Cleaned it up a little bit, so we'll just nip this back up and grab that pull start back on. The pull start was very loose actually, so I'm wondering whether I should put Loctite on it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. These are pretty soft, these. 4. Okay. Right, I think I will Loctite these pull start screws. So at least that's hopefully the end of the problem with the pull start. Oh damn, I know what I didn't do. I didn't put the bloody spring back in, the one-way bearing. It's a good job I noticed that, eh? Got this out while the Loctite's still wet. I tell you what, I'm so tired at the moment, guys. Getting up in the middle of the night for the baby and not getting much sleep. I'm surprised I can get anything done. The joys of fatherhood. No, she's gorgeous, my little girl. I love her to bits, man. Now, let's not make this mistake either. Okay, where's that spring? There it is. Hopefully this time I got it right, guys. Gee whiz. The other screw is just there, it's just about to fall off, I think. Got it. There we go. Can you believe it? That's bloody stripped. Okay, so anyway, this one has not gone in and it's stripped, and it's very difficult to get it out. Now I know I could cut it with a cross and get it out with a normal screwdriver, but it's Loctited in. All of these are Loctited in and they're tight. So I'm actually going to leave it, and it'll either come out of its own accord, or next time I need to mess with this, I'll just get it out. I'm just not going to mess with it anymore. Now, that is the engine sorted. Clutch seems fine. Hardly any play in there, that's great. So, it's just this exhaust coupler to get back on. And I want to put this Venturi back in here. That carb gap is huge. There we go. Venturi's back on. Right, now this. I don't know actually. Maybe it's alright. Let's have a test. No, it's not leaking, so that's alright. It's actually tight enough, that's fine. So we just reassemble the engine. I need to put the grub screw back in at the end of this exhaust there. I've got these off of Amazon because HPI, they wanted quite a lot of money for their ones, and I also would have had to wait for ages, so I just got the size and bought my own off of Amazon. And these are perfect fit, great. Okay guys, so the engine's back on. I put a Venturi back in the carb. I'll connect this throttle up, throttle linkage, pop that in, get this spring on there, and then put the exhaust, put the fuel tank back on, and that is this Savage ready to continue the braking. Okay. Don't know if you guys do this, but I put 2 bits of fuel pipe, little tiny bits of fuel line around these 2 nubs that hold the fuel tank on, where you put the R clips on, and it stops it rattling so much. Does quite a good job actually, because it's really annoying when that rattles about. And the reason I've got this like this, which is a bit weird I know, is because I'm trying to even out the pressure in the tank, so I've got extra long lines to do that. I know it's not the most orthodox approach, but I am trying it and seeing if it will work for me, and it seems to be better than it was actually. I know Mr. Haggard won't agree with me, as he does not trust that is an issue with the Savage, which of course is his own view, and that's the beauty of this hobby. Everyone can do whatever they want, and there's not really a right or wrong as long as it's working for you. So guys, that's it. Savage is back together, ready to go out hopefully and do another run at the weekend, get this engine broken in so I can start using it properly. So guys, thanks very much for joining me. I'm Joey Nitro, this is RC Hobbies SOS, and I'll catch you on the next one. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do like, comment, share, all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one.